Hello and welcome to ChinnyVision 2, the shoddy second channel of ChinnyVision. And it's something a bit different today because, as many of you will have, I own a Sodastream given to me as a gift, although I had one as a kid. And of course you get given it as a kid, a grown-up, and you use the flavours that come with it and you decide, yeah, it's basically the same as when I was a kid in that the flavours available are basically not as good as supermarket own brand, Cherryade or something. Well, that's all right, but it's, go to Tesco and get some Cherryade. It's going to taste pretty much the same. And of course, there weren't many brands back in the day, or branded drinks available for the Sodastream. You could get Tizer, possibly Fanta, and 7-Up, possibly. But you certainly weren't going to get Coke or Pepsi on there. You had to make do with the Sodastream own brand cola. And well, I was in a shop last week, just killing time, and I couldn't believe it, ta-da, Pepsi syrup for the Sodastream. I never thought if you'd shown me this in 1989 when I got my Sodastream, I would have gone, I wouldn't have believed you. So we've got 9 litres of drinking off 440ml bottle there. Not cheap. This cost me nearly 10 quid for this. But it is the real deal, made by Pepsi. Got a Sodastream address on there, so perhaps it's finished off by Sodastream. I don't know. Perhaps they rebottle the post-mix syrup that you see for sale in Macro, the really expensive stuff in the boxes. What's it, like 60, 70 quid for a big box that does 50 litres or something. But I thought we could do the Pepsi challenge. I can't afford to have Joe Brown on the channel to do this if he's still with us. I don't know. But I have my bottle of water and I have another empty bottle there to put some cans in. Now, I had some cans somewhere. Where's the other cans gone? There's a can there and a can over here. I'm not editing any of this, if I can possibly help it, unless there's a massive water explosion and something goes horribly, horribly wrong. So first thing I'm going to do is, because the thing is, when you used to make these Sodastream drinks, you bought the Tizer or something, it never tasted exactly the same as the real stuff. I don't know if you can see that, me pouring in a couple of bottles of, I know 2 cans of Pepsi isn't going to be quite enough, but I'm going to tip away a little bit of the Sodastream one at the end. So I'm going to pour another can in there. And the Pepsi challenge, for those under the age of 40, which is probably nobody watching this, given the demographic of ChinnyVision, was people in a supermarket or a shopping precinct were given 2 glasses of Pepsi or drink. One of them was Pepsi, one of them was a competitor, and you had to pick which one was the real thing. The real thing. No, that's Coca-Cola, isn't it? Anyway, right, look. That is my canned Pepsi. I've got some labels there. I'm going to stick them underneath. So that one's got can written on it. So I'm going to stick that underneath there. I'm going to have to jumble these up at some point, aren't I? So that's got can written under there. Right, so how do we make this stuff? We carbonate our cold water. I'm going to get the wrap off here, won't I? Right, that's off there. Carbonate our cold water. So we filled up to the line on there. Oh, I've done this for a while. This Sodastream hasn't been used for years. So, do I do that? Or do I do that? Or is that to unscrew it? I don't know. Let's carbonate. It's like Big Clive. Oh, it's letting off. 3, isn't it? Isn't it 3? That's 3. Always check out Big Clive's YouTube channel because he's got loads of kind of things to do with soda streams. Ah, it outgases. Oh, that's clever. Oh, it's very fizzy water. The thing about Sodastream is it's not actually... I never found it to be economical to use anyway. It's very frizzy water. Right, let me just stick this Sodastream thing on the bottom. I'm going to have to tip some away at some stage, but I now need to read the instructions on this stuff. Right, okay, what does it say? Fill cap with drink up to the inner middle line. Do not fill above this line. Right, okay. Ew. That smells thick and syrupy. Do you remember when you used to be able to game the post-mix machines? That was it. You used to be able to use the post-mix machines and you could game them so they would give you richer Pepsi. Sorry, edit there because I thought the phone wasn't recording. But there's no shenanigans going on. Right, let's pause. I'm not going to do it in front of you. Middle line. It's got a thing on there saying sweet and lightly sweetened. It says middle line. 1 litre sweet, 1 litre lightly sweetened, 0.5. In a middle line. In a middle line. I can't. It's got 2 lines. One says lightly sweet and one says sweet. But it's Pepsi, so why is there variation? Because it should just be Pepsi. I can't see why. Right, you don't want to spill this stuff, so I'm going to pop it down. I've gone for the midpoint. Now, of course, the mistake you make with Sodastream the first time you get it is you don't read the instructions as a kid, you put the mix in first and then you do the psh, and it all shoots out the roof and in fact hit the ceiling of my kitchen, or my childhood kitchen, which I had to clean up that mess, and all over the boiler as well. Right, I'm going to bring this over here just so I can... Oh. It's like cough syrup. I'm tempted to stick my finger into the black gooey goodness, but that might give me an indication. It smells like Pepsi. Right, that's that. So I'm going to let that mix. Let's put that lid back on again. Sorry, it's all over here. I don't want to make a mess with the stuff. Right, I think I just need to swirl this around a bit and then tip a little bit away so I've got it at the same level as the other one. Just mix that around there because there's some in the lid. Right, I'm going to go to the sink and just get them equal. No shenanigans going on. I just need to get it down to... It seems wasteful, but I can't. Let's get another can. Right. No, a bit more. A little bit more down the drain. Probably good to clean your drains with. Right, these equal now. They are bang on. Right, okay. Okay. Now you're going to trust me here. I'm going to put those there, and I'm not going to look what I'm doing. I'm going to swap them. I've actually genuinely already got no idea which one's which. You might get a spot, but I'm not even looking. I'm looking up at the camera there. Right. As honestly as I can, they are equal amounts. Let's get the Sodastream out of the way. Labels are... I don't know which one's which now. I really have no idea which one is which. None. So I'm going to go and try and see which one's which. They're both fizzing in different ways. I was going to say the one on the left looks more active. Actually, the one on the right's got some stuff going on as well. shake them up. Actually, I want to shake them up. Yeah, shake them up a little. I'm going to mix them again, just in case. It's like Paul Daniels' magic show trick. I'm not looking. I promise you I'm not looking. Right. So we've got the two there. I'm going to go for one on the left. All right, let's test this. I haven't tasted this before, and I can tell you that's got sweetener in it, which is insane because I hate sweetener, and I'm already getting the taste of sweetener in this one. Tastes like supermarket cola. Yeah. That's better. That's the can. So the one that doesn't taste of sweetener is the can, and that tastes dreadful. That's the Sodastream. What are they putting in it? Ingredients: sugar, colour, phosphoric acid, blah, 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 rot your bones. Sweeteners? They're putting sweeteners in Pepsi unless they've suddenly started changing the recipe. No, it should be carbonated water, colour, phosphoric acid and flavourings. Sodastream are selling Pepsi, full-fat Pepsi, which is full of sweeteners and tastes like supermarket cola. You could go down Sainsbury's, Tesco, buy their own brand cola, which is never full sugar, it's always bulked out with sweetener, and it would taste exactly the same as... Let's try that again. Is that the Sodastream one? I think that's... Oh, blimey. That... It doesn't taste like Pepsi. Well, it tastes vaguely like Pepsi. The syrup... Just pour a bit out. Noise in the background is my cat scratching. I'll put a bit of syrup out into the... Again, over there. I poured a bit of syrup. Let's taste this. Just a tiny bit. Oh! Oh! That doesn't taste as bad. Well, they said but it's still a very chemical taste in it. Romana, will you please stop scratching? Please. Thank you. Noisy cat. It's a very chemical taste, which, okay, post-mix syrup might taste like that, but there's definitely... Why have they... Is that to avoid sugar tax, perhaps? Because I've noticed before, I've got the Sodastream Cherry here. This is full of... It's got sugar in it, but you go down and it's got sweetener in it. Is that a Sodastream thing? But I don't know how they can honestly say, hey guys, it's Pepsi, when it demonstrably is not. Can't say I recommend it, really. It's a shame, because I was looking forward to actually having proper Pepsi syrup. Your best bet, if you're rich, is to go and buy a case of the proper post-mix, unless they've meddled with that, because isn't that the way of the modern world? In short, don't buy this. Tastes like supermarket own brand cola. Buy proper cans or bottles or stuff instead. Ta-ra!